When my husband was out for grocery, he went to buy pork menudo cubes, but I don't really have the ingredients for menudo. So what I have always in my pantry is some curry and coconut cream. So now we're going to do a pork curry recipe. So let's just put that pork menudo cubes into a bowl, and we're going to be adding some spices, of course, our salt and pepper. And then I always have in handy my staple spices that I really like to use, including nutmeg, turmeric, cayenne pepper, and a bit of cinnamon, just a small container for cinnamon. I'm a big fan of curry, so I really do have all these spices on hand. One that I forgot to mention is the onion powder. The first one that I showed, it's the onion powder. I don't have a garlic powder at the moment, but I do want to buy one soon. I do get a lot of my supplies online, and then they get delivered to our condo. So here we are going to add all of the spices that I mentioned earlier. Just gives the pork really nice flavors, a lot of earthy spices that will go well with the coconut cream and the curry. All the spices blended together also goes well with the hot soup that comes with the curry. So you can pour it over your rice for a really flavorful meal. I had these spices around almost a year now. These are items that I bought from nearby groceries from my workplace. So that's very convenient. During free time, I get to go to the grocery and look for items that I will find useful in the kitchen. So now we're just going to melt some butter. Butter really makes your meal, any meal, rich and creamy to taste. There's something about that golden color that is so satisfying as you see the butter melting away, and your kitchen is filled with that milky flavor scent. Next, I'll be adding some chopped white onions. So I had a medium onion. I chopped it into two, and one half I've minced, and then the second one I've sliced into thin slices, just keeping the ring shape of each onion. I'll add that as a garnish of sorts later. So we're going to slightly saute that onion with the butter to give it that nice flavor, mixing the two flavors together. Next we have our menudo pork cubes. This is just a very easy recipe, I think. Just mix all the ingredients together one by one, and you'll have a very satisfying meal later on. It's very quick to cook for me compared to other meals that foreign meals, foreign recipes, Asian recipes compared to other Asian recipes, and it's very easy. Now I'll just prepare my curry. I'll be diluting that into 1/3 of water, 1/3 cup of water, maybe 1 teaspoon of curry into the water, and then I'm opening up my coconut cream. So upon pouring the coconut cream, let it boil, and then add the diluted curry. My brand of choice for coconut cream is Jolly. I also buy Jolly for some mushrooms. So this is the brand that I always go to. It's not that cheap, not that high priced as well, but the quality is very good. I'm also adding the potato, cubed potatoes, very nice to have in your curry. Later on, you can also add bell pepper if you have, but during this time when we don't have a lot of available item supply in the grocery, we can make use of what we have. So like me, I'm just using my potato and my carrots. Gives the curry, this recipe, a very colorful combination. Upon tasting it, I wanted to add a bit more flavor into the curry, so I added Spanish paprika for that, a little bit of smokiness into the curry and color. And then just for additional nutrition and for greens, I'm adding some chopped pechay. It's very accessible nowadays. So I just love the green color of the pechay, and I know that I'm putting something good inside my body. So just mix that with the rest of your pork curry. And we're basically done. It's very easy. This recipe is very easy. I'm now adding my onion rings for the garnish, as I said earlier. All done. I'm just going to put this into a serving bowl. Nice chunks of pork. with that nice portion of onion rings that I so love. Soft potato and carrots. I'm so excited to eat this meal. It's so easy and quick. Just add all the ingredients together and of course adjust the taste as needed. Lunch is served. We're now ready to eat. Just look at those colors all come together with a nice soft cup of rice on the side. As you can see, I love my coconut cream. Let's put some of that vegetables. In Thai restaurants, you'd always probably notice shrimp or seafood for curry recipes, but my husband is allergic to some seafood, so just to be on the safe side, we rarely cook seafood. We do cook fish. I like that he poured the sauce over his rice. Thank you, Lord, for this blessing. Thank you for the satisfying meal, this lunch that we had together, my husband and I. We also have some leftovers, enough for 2 more meals. So it's really very economical to cook your food at home.